I don't want to be a tea, Caldrig.
Then you better be careful.
I didn't leave the swamp to be a tea.
You better be careful.
I left to be a hero.
Previously on this campaign, the party headed to a boat. The party found the boat. The dwarf found the cloak.
Boat.
The tiefling found the dwarf. The dwarf found gravity. The party got on the boat. The party met an elf. The party learned racism. The elf left, but the elf was stuck on the boat with the party. And so that brings us to where we currently are.
Excuse me, we did not learn racism. We're very good at racism. Thank you
I
very
learned
much.
racism.
Practiced. Yes.
They were there all along. Racism.
Invented
y'all learned
racism.
racism. That's about it.
I
So-
didn't know there were people out there making tea out of people's leaves. Okay?
Be careful.
Only the elves. Only the elves.
So, most of the group was down in the passenger quarters on the ship. Daetrys had gotten a little bit sick of the people bullshit last I remember, and she went up to the front of the ship, also known as the foredeck, or whatever you feel like calling it. Prow. You know what I mean. Ship words. Anyway, we will start off with the rest of you guys down in the cabins. The elf has left the room. You guys are there chilling. You see Vehnyora has passed out. What do you do? You finally have a moment of relative peace and quiet after all of the shenanigans in the city, running around, doing your activities. Perhaps some of you have stuff you want to look over, communication you want to make with each other, plans you want to draw up.
Wait, have we set sail yet?
The ship is about 3 miles away from the coast. Yes.
I'm making sure that the elf took none of my leaves. I'm like counting them.
You start counting your leaves.
All the ones I remember.
Yeah, roll me a D100, Vehnyora.
Oh, that's my weakness. I've never. Okay, here's a little fun fact for you guys. Every game of D&D that I've ever played, when I've had to roll a D100, I've never gotten over 50.
Now's your time.
I clicked it. Did it go?
It is in the chat.
77.
77. And it's a little difficult because a lot of them are behind you, and so you can't quite count them. But you managed to count 77 leaves in total.
At least those are okay.
On your head and various other body appendages, but you don't get the impression that in the brief meeting you had with this elf that she has taken any of your leaves yet.
You didn't swipe any leaves off me when she was leaving?
Yeah.
With that elf magic?
Leaving.
Yeah. So she
Leaving,
That's
stealing,
very-
leaving.
she didn't leave with your leaves, so
Make like a tree and leaf.
Leave, stealing.
I'm just crouched over beside Caldrig, like just counting my leaves.
Renequius, were you on the top or the bottom bunk?
I'm on the top. Because my
You're on the
little,
top bunk.
Little dragoon.
Yeah,
is a
Okay,
bird.
you glance. Roll me a perception check
You want me to roll you a perception check?
as you turn into a dwarf. Yes.
Yum.
I mean Scottish.
I'm doing everything right now.
All Scottish people are dwarves. Yeah.
16.
16. You glance down. You see your sister is currently fast asleep underneath you.
Knock the fuck.
Oh.
No. That's your sister. Don't be gross.
Well, she's not gonna wake up. I would like poking her,
Steal
but...
her gold.
That would be,
Steal
yeah,
it.
that'd be ironic, wouldn't it?
Huh.
Turn tables.
The turntable.
Just play a little prank on Angel since she's asleep.
Oh yeah, is she wearing like
Does anyone
false
have a
sleep with her
marker?
shoes on? Tie her shoelaces together?
Oh, that's funny. That'd be
Can we
cute.
draw on her face?
You want to roll a sleight of hand check?
If I have a marker, I could do that. I'm
Yeah,
pretty good at that.
I want to give you that idea. Do it.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Oh, don't be so low. Don't be so low.
I want to cast guidance.
Okay. Give me guidance for... Wait, it was sleight of
I
hand.
see what you're doing.
So, I mean, I rolled an 8, but I have a 9 modifier, so that's 17.
Okay.
And then I don't know how much guidance would be. I could or couldn't use it,
Sure.
depending if that's a good.
You've already passed the DC.
Okay, you keep that guidance.
You keep that guidance.
You keep that guidance for now.
Don't bounce it back.
Your sister seems to just like she is just out.
So what did you do to Angel?
I see your muscle
We
shirt
drew a
thing.
mustache on her.
Coming in tomorrow?
Hey, unless do you want to do anything else?
That was great
You can do whatever
grammar.
you want to.
Wait,
I'm
what
not
were you
wondering
saying,
anything.
Kaylee?
You were what?
I'm not the one doing anything.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to be a part of the shenanigans.
Well, if anybody else wants to draw, they also have to roll a sleight of hand. But currently, Renequius, you are in the clear with whatever you want to draw on your sister. So what are you drawing?
I am connecting both of her eyebrows.
You're drawing a
Unibrow?
unibrow.
Unibrow?
And I am putting a Hitler stash on her.
All right, you
It's
draw.
Charlie Chapman, sorry.
You draw a
for
unibrow
everyone.
and a. You saw once in your walkings through in your dealings in the fairgrounds, a gentleman come through with a very funny-looking short mustache under his nose and a weird accent and
Very angry.
very angry
Very
fellow.
angry.
You decided that maybe this would be a funny thing to draw on your sister, so you take out a little piece of charcoal and you deftly trace. First, you connect her eyebrows, and then you put a little mustache, and now she looks whole and truly weird.
Yeah, I like that. Alright. Can I perceive anything else around me? Like, who all's even in the room? Like, in the bunk
Currently-
bedrooms?
There is the bird human, who is on one of the bunks in the corner, where underneath where the elf was, but the elf is no longer in the room. There's a couple more people that seem to be laying down.
Wouldn't be able to jerk off without everyone knowing.
So
Mage hand doesn't work like that.
there's the people down in the other end of the passenger quarters, and then there is the rest of you guys. Emery is also fast asleep on one of the bunks. Tor and
So-
Sendra are not on the lower decks right now.
They're not a lower deck. How are we all sleeping? Is it goes us and then who's on either side of us?
It was kind of based on the entrance order. So right now it's you and Angel on the right side. On the left side is the elf and the crow. After you and Angel, I believe, was Gavric and Vehnyora, correct? Yes.
Yep.
And then after them was Emery, and then across from Emery is Caldrig, leaving a space between you and the elf Caldrig, if I'm remembering this correctly.
Sounds good to me.
Oh,
Okay. And then underneath you, Caldrig, because you were on the lower bunk, right?
Yeah.
So
On the door.
wedging herself under the bed frame
Oh, yeah.
into the floor is
Yeah.
Enyala.
Is the bed frame wooden?
The whole thing is wood. The ship is
Okay,
all.
when I'm sleeping in the bed, can I meld into the bed frame when I'm sleeping under?
I feel you.
We'll see what happens when we get there. Yes.
And then hey, I could make a curtain of leaves so you wouldn't have to look at the elf, you know?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. A little privacy curtain, a little spank bang.
Yeah. Oh. Not while I'm melded into the bed.
You like some of that in yellow.
I'll
Oh, I'm
fill
not saying I'm-
everything.
That's just what it is. I'm not saying I'm gonna do that. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens when we get there.
It's been a long journey.
What's that feeling, Coldrick? What's that sound?
It's the ship. It's setting sail. It's leaving the dock.
That's
This is
it?
the ship settling.
That creaking
Why does
noise.
the ship settling sound so rhythmic?
Why does it sound like skins slapping each other? It sounds like clapping.
We will switch over.
No,
All
that's
right.
canon.
No, that's canon.
Are you doing?
Word.
Being shared. Secrets are being shared.
That's
Oh.
the front of that word.
Oh, are you? Oh, you guys are over there. Conspiring.
I was just being
Conspiring.
sneaky. Being a little sneaky.
Oh, sneaky snakes. Well, better than
Little snake. Sneaky little snake.
What is?
on Maverick. That was hilarious.
Why? Why?
Oh.
That was a 1.
That was a natural one.
Yeah. Do I have to roll 1 for each thing I wanted to do?
Well, for
Or
this
just
first thing
in
that we're gonna do,
general?
we're gonna roll with it.
Okay.
Gavric, as everybody is talking and settling in, you were on the bottom or the top bunk. I can't remember.
I think
Wait, no, I thought they weren't there. That's the only reason I was doing this.
No,
Are
I'm
they
in the
there this whole
room.
time?
You're in the room and
They
Vehnyора's
weren't
asleep.
there. Okay, well, crap. I didn't know that.
I think I'd chosen a bottom bunk, but I haven't really settled, so I can do top or bottom. I don't really care. Right now he's standing next to the bed. He's not even in it. So what's
So that means you're probably gonna end up being on the top bunk because if Vehnyora is asleep on the bottom bunk, then.
yeah, he'll probably sleep on the top.
All right,
bunk.
you set your supplies and stuff up on your bunk, and at a certain point you glance back when you see Renequius. She's like leaning over from her bunk, like trying to get to your bag.
Are you stealing from me right now?
I am just trying to make sure that we all had a fair shake of whatever treasure that we got back a long time ago in that cave that we all didn't get to look at. Like that sword that you had that was shiny. I'd like to at least try that. Can I have a turn at that? Is it also mine too? Can it be partially mine?
That would be my sword.
I don't remember that.
I literally asked, does anybody want this? And nobody spoke up, so I said, okay, I'm
Oh,
keeping it.
did you say that in your mind like I do, and
No,
only one
I
person
said
can
out
hear it?
loud. Like
Well-
normal people.
I'd like to try your sword. I'd like to
Will I
have
get
it
it
just
back?
to try. Are you asking, or
Yes, will I get this sword back?
do you want it back?
Yes.
Just this once, magician. I'll give it back to you.
Okay, I'll hand her the sword.
So he hands you this is the hilt, the sunblade.
Yeah, it's the sunblade. Be careful, don't use it in here. I don't really know how long the blade is. It might cut
She
the
totally turns it on when she's sitting on top.
Copper's gonna see this and be like, no, and start
You
like,
focus on the blade and try and turn it on, and realize that you might need to actually attune to it.
Oh yeah, that's right! It was an attunement
Did you
weapon,
attune
I
already?
forgot about that!
Stupid
Well, I
thing
guess it
doesn't
doesn't
even
work
work.
for you.
Did you did your other blade? Did Gavrik ever tell you what it does?
Oh, her
Oh, he
dagger?
sent me the info. I didn't read through all of it. I just know you have to.
All
I mean, I
right,
read
then
through it. I skimmed it.
I will give you access to this item now.
I will, I'll be like, oh, well, that's a shame. It doesn't seem to work for you. And I'll just kind of like grab it to take it back.
I'll hold it and I'll be like, what did you do to this sword, magician? Why doesn't it work anymore?
It works perfectly. Maybe it requires a certain amount of the arcane element. I'll grab it and I'll
I'm still holding it. I don't believe you. Are you trying to deceive me right now?
no, here, let me see
Insight
it.
check.
I'll
I'm
show
gonna
you. It
insight
works
check
just
that.
fine.
Roll an
You
insight
might
check.
need certain arcane abilities.
Gavrik, roll a deception check.
Oh shit.
Oh shoot! You might actually win that one.
Let's see what my
My insight might not. Oh, my insight's -1. That's not even fair. That's a
Let's
3.
go.
Let's go.
Well, I rolled that high, so who knows? We'll see.
Well, I rolled a 4 -1, so.
Where's deception?
You have a 0
Oh,
on deception.
0. I got a 9.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. Fine.
Despite his floundering about his words, you still somehow believe him.
Okay. I'll let go of the sword and you can have it.
I'm pretty sure nobody else in the room actually believes you, Gavrik, but Renequius at this moment does.
I'm just gonna kind of put it on my belt, and we split up all the treasure. The only thing that wasn't split up was, I think, some gems. But I mean, if you need any of those, just let me know. I don't really care all that much about them.
I do believe the gems got split up at some point.
Oh, did they? Oh, never mind then. We split up the gems.
Did we identify everything we got? All of the stuff we got?
I believe so. Because I think the only item we had gotten was a ring that I have been kind of secretive about, and a sword was the only other thing.
Wait, did we all see this ring?
No,
The
at
one
no
ring?
point I have at no point used this ring or shown it to anyone.
It's a cock ring.
Yes, it is definitely wrapped right around there.
Right around, right
Is that
in
when you wear
there.
it?
Yep, absolutely.
Datris,
No, imagine you should put it on his other hand.
now that you got the dog on your lap.
Universe.
At any point, do you go back down under the below the decks after you're done hanging out with Sendra and Tor?
Probably won't go back to like the or whatever when I have to go back down there to sleep.
Okay. The way the ship is set up, there are basically the two towers on the front and back. There's the main deck, And in that front tower area underneath where you were standing, because you were at the very front of the ship, there is a galley room where they like have food and stuff set up. There's nobody in there right now, but there are tables and chairs set out that you could sit on if you needed to be alone or whatever. Sip a glass of wine.
Sure, I'll head down to the galley.
Okay. You head down. After a little bit, the other two do actually end up entering into the same room to do you mind if we just sit in here while we
No,
go?
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no problem.
All right. And they sit down next to you. Sandra does. There is one fellow. You do see behind. So there's the seating room, the seating area where you can sit and eat food. There are a couple what looks like counters, and then behind them there's a stove and other cooking implements. There's some walls with various ingredients and food making utilities on there, but behind the counter is an elderly looking, or a turtle, and he's got a funny little white tricorn hat on him. But Sandra does approach him and interchanges a few words with him. At some point he turns around, grabs 3 mugs, and she brings them back to the table. All right, I have secured ale if you are interested.
Yes, thanks. Sounds great.
So, where are you off to? I know you're on the ship heading north. Are you going to Don Craig, or are you also stopping in Calico Bay? Basically, are you taking the halfway point on your journey, or are you deciding to go all the way up to Whiteport?
I'll be honest, I don't know. I figured that I'd just kind of see where the wind takes me. Although, given that the dwarf aboard our ship is less than friendly toward elves, I doubt the rest of his kin will be. So, I don't know if I'll go all the way up to Don Craig or not.
Oh, I can't speak for all dwarves, but I do know a fair number of dwarves up in Don Craig. They're not as prickly as that one. But I suppose if you're looking for a fun journey, you can maybe join us.
I mean, you do seem like some fun folk to hang around with. And to be fair, honestly, the first...
You hear a small dog on the decks scuttle past, and the turtle like, "Hey, get out of here! Go back to the captain's quarters with you!"
I mean, you do seem like some lovely folk I'd like to hang out with, and it seems like you guys have gone on quite an adventure, so maybe I will stick around. If your friend is just kind of a one-off, then maybe Don Craig won't be so bad.
Oh, I mean, I can't say where the rest of the group is going, but the 3 of us, Tor, Emery, and I, we do travel around frequently, so there's that dog again. If you're looking, just for an adventure, maybe we'll have something in store for you. I don't know. Do y'all chill there for a while though and talk?
Yeah, we'll chill there for.
And Yala, you see Caldrig has a small carved figurine, and he is showing it off to you as you guys are sitting there crisscross applesauce in the bunk next to each other.
Oh, very impressive. Did you carve that?
No, I found it.
Oh, whoever whittled that must be very talented.
Yes, it seems to be a little figure of a very handsome man.
Oh, you could make him dance, perhaps, maybe.
He can dance if he wants to.
He could leave his clothes behind.
Perhaps he left his friends behind. Well, if they don't dance, then they're probably no friends of
Mine?
yours. You don't have it.
Friend?
I'm your friend.
Greg
Besides
is
me.
my friend.
Yeah, I'm her friend.
Yeah, see? Look at his arms and hands.
Is he moving?
I mean, the ship is rocking and everything is moving right now, so roll a perception check.
20.
20?
Yeah.
All right, you can see him. You noticed as you were saying those words to what almost sounded like it could have equated to a song, that little arms were going
Is
back
he
and
really?
forth.
Here?
Is it really moving?
Yes, he's dancing. He
You really have been talking to it the whole time.
Who did you think I was talking to myself?
I'm real.
See,
Right.
he says he's real.
I still don't hear anything.
I don't know how to make. Does anyone have a potion of speak with plants?
I don't want to speak with plants.
Well, then how would you hear it?
Maybe he could speak like the rest of us with his mouth.
I don't think there's
You
a.
don't have a
single
mouth. How do
people-
you speak?
It's interesting, isn't it?
Very. You don't know, do you?
I don't know how I got here. One day I was just here.
So you're like Greg. Things are just kind of happen.
I mean, that's how I ended up here with you.
That's, I think about that a lot.
I just kept following you.
I know. I still don't get it.
Where are we going?
We're going up to Don Craig.
It's a long way away.
Yeah.
I didn't tell my dad.
I don't know what to say about that.
Oh shit. Dad.
Shit. I love how her voice changes.
Yeah.
Do I have
Okay.
a spell for this?
Wait, you have a dad?
Yeah, I have a dad.
I didn't know that.
We saw him in the mirror. He was
Yes,
a
I know
chubby
you-
little mushroom man.
I know you have a dad. Why are you telling me?
Well, I forgot to tell him we were going somewhere.
Oh shit, did I leave the stove on?
He's
From
going to
like
think you
weeks
killed
ago?
me.
Oh yeah, I met the. Because I was at your apothecary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so probably-
My dad he was just like, okay, come back. And I was just like, see ya. And I never came back. As far as he knows, you're a plant. You're a
No,
tree.
Yeah, he probably thinks I turned you into a table.
Just like a dwarf.
I'm not saying I would.
I would be a sturdy table.
I don't know if there's enough of you to a table. Maybe a bookshelf.
She's got a problem with.
I could be a
With,
side table.
Aye, we'll settle inside.
Okay.
I'm that side table.
Renequius and Gavrik, you guys watch these two talk about turning the tree into a table.
If I die, you can turn me into a table.
I will, by promise.
You can
Can
always
I have your arm if you die?
You
I
can
have
have.
have my
You
arm.
can have my
have
axe
arm
between your
now.
forehead, tiefling.
I prepare to break my arm off.
No.
It's
Yeah,
just very nice wood.
They grow back.
No.
What-
It doesn't,
What if you need
shouldn't
it?
give your arms out to people. That's not.
How's
So-
it's gonna take a while to grow back? What if you need it today?
Well, her arms are nicer than yours, magician. Look at him. Look how strong they are. And then as she picks up his little sleeve and she's like, look at yours. And she's like rattling it around in his sleeve.
God damn.
First of all, those are my sleeves you're playing with. Second of all, I don't need it's wizard.
Barely the
not
size of
magician.
a twig.
We're gonna address that one first. Do you know the difference between a magician and a wizard? A wizard casts actual spells. Magicians, it's all tricks. Okay, they're not real. So stop calling me that, please. Second of all, okay, what do I need strength for? Ooh, big whoop. Who held down the creature? That would be me. Dark evil creatures, that's right. I held it down, not you.
How
was-
on earth did you do that, by the way?
I'm simply built better. I don't know. I'm a wizard.
Okay.
I'm a wizard. Okay.
Ooh,
See?
insight check that. Somebody
See,
is.
Go ahead and roll an
I want
insight
an
check.
insight check. I want an
yeah.
insight check. This
Let me roll
motherfucker.
deception. Oh fuck! I got a 4.
Very stable here in the city.
You roll a
I only
4,
rolled a
Gavrik?
I rolled a 15
Oh, I rolled
and
a
you got a
6.
4.
It's still
Cool.
beat him.
Alright,
Number
so
6.
Can Gavrik figure out that they do not believe him at all?
It's based on the way they're looking at you, you can tell that your bullshit just didn't fly right there.
Bet. Okay, so to be honest, I actually used a spell that I don't really know how to use. I just used more Arcana ability than I actually have. I don't know how it works, to be fair, but to be fair, not a complete lie, because I shouldn't have been able to do it, yet I did.
Do you
Therefore,
think you could do it again?
Maybe, but I probably shouldn't. It's probably not a good idea.
If we were to, say, run into another one of those that was bigger than the last one, would you be able to do it again?
Wait. Well, I know you said there's more of them. Was there a bigger one in that group?
There's always a bigger one.
There was a bigger one.
Well, I don't really know.
That one looked like this, and the bigger one looks like this.
And Yala, you never saw it, first of all.
Well, it's bigger.
Spirit.
Well, am I not right?
Look, you're right. You're just copying what I said.
Do you
Well,
want
I
me
mean,
to help you in this backup or not?
I do.
Is it
Angel
this moment
stirring awake over there?
That Angel wakes
Oh
up.
no! Somebody's like, oh.
I
I'm going to
haven't
hang
even
from the-
opened my D&D shit yet.
Aye. Angel, you're looking a little, hairier than
You're
normal.
looking a little mad there.
I'm gonna hang down from my bunk and be like, hey, like upside down.
And Yala can't hold, like, she's trying to be cool about it and not laugh, but she's laughing. She's
I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm going
it's
like this, and I'm like covering in Yala's face, like, stop laughing.
just like,
Gavrik is actively like
No, now
fighting his
the cover.
bottom what he do.
You're looking splendid this morning.
Sorry.
you look
What the I looked down at myself. What did they do?
You got a
Roll me
mirror?
a perception check.
Fuck, I don't even have my dice out right now.
welcome to the game. Welcome.
Bro, I just talked about trauma for an hour and now I have to deal with this trauma. God damn it.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Perfect timing.
We don't,
Ready.
no breaks. No breaks.
No breaks.
We're here to traumatize you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We tell you when
working.
you're traumatized and when you're not.
We're trying to make sure your trauma meter is full and not empty.
It's overloaded right now. Okay, perception is 14.
14. You look down, you don't see anything necessarily wrong or different with your body.
I touched my face.
You touch your face, and as you do, you pull away and you see charcoal smears on your fingertips.
I prestidigitate that shit off.
You guys watch
What do you
as the
wanna- you wanna
unibrow and the mustache vanish. They got a little smeared as she touched her face, but then they vanish away from her face.
Oh, I rather like those.
I'm gonna sit up and I'm gonna look at all of them with my super perceptive insight. And I'm gonna be like, who did this?
Roll me-
You don't even need it. Gavrik's going to
I
point
start
immediately
whistling.
right next to him.
Oh, she's gonna smack your hand away.
Roll me an
Can I-
insight check, Angel. Everybody else roll me deception.
Well, wait, deception. I told her who it was.
Oh, did you say that? Oh, I didn't hear
Yeah,
that.
I pointed right at Renequist like she did it.
Oh, then you roll
And I
me a.
smacked his hand away.
Then you roll me a persuasion check, Gavrik. Everybody else roll me a deception.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Nat 20.
Did you
Oh
really?
my goodness.
Yes.
Okay. And Yala?
Ugh.
6.
6. Caldrig?
17.
17. Renequius?
I didn't hear what you said. What kind of roll was it? 'Cause
Deception.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness. So it's like I don't know what my add-ons are, but they're not gonna get
They're
that
not.
much.
It's not. Yeah, no. Angel?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter anymore.
16.
16. All right. The combination of Gavrik simply pointing at your sister and certain people, your sister does not have a good poker face. It was her.
No, she does not.
So here's the fun thing about prestidigitation. I can clean things off of me. I can also make things wet or soiled.
Yes.
Ooh, ew.
No.
Soil your pants.
So you
Prepare to shit your pants, Renequius.
I shit your pants.
I cast shit your pants.
your pants.
I'm going to make her look like she shit and pissed her pants.
Oh my gosh. Renequius, you feel a squishy and warm sensation
It's
between your
not
legs.
Time.
And you didn't think that this was the moment that you had to go, but something just came out somehow, and you're like,
Do we notice?
Can I be stealthy about it?
roll me a
Can we
stealth
know
check,
the situation?
Renequius. Everybody else, roll me perception.
I'm gonna stealth out of there to the bathroom. So
I got a 3 on perception, so I don't think I noticed. Plus 2, so 5.
Okay,
15.
15,
18.
18.
Damn.
Roll a stealth
I
check,
rolled a
Renek.
17, but my stealth is plus 9, so whatever that math is.
So you managed to cover it up for the moment, and you head towards the bathroom. And it is at this point you realize nobody ever told you where the bathroom is on this ship.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm...
Oh my goodness, I'm just gonna try to find it with a bunch of dookie in my pants, hoping it doesn't dribble down my leg.
So you just start running around the ship.
Oh no! I don't know what to do.
Where do you go?
I'm gonna look. Can I look for a sign? I came out of the room and I'm looking in the hallway for a sign.
You exit
or
the
something.
guest quarters. You have now entered into the crew quarters. There are about 10 sailors just like laying down in their bunks, and they all glance up. Hold on.
Wait, so I gotta go through their quarters to leave, or is this is the way to?
This is the entrance to get to the upper deck or past the
Oh my
crew
goodness,
quarters.
okay.
Upper decker.
So
Upper decker, okay.
one of them looks over to you. Excuse me, miss. Is something wrong? Do you need help?
Actually, yes. Do you know what the bathroom is
Yes,
on this ship?
it's past the crew quarters. Just towards the after part of the ship. Go. You
Not
waddle.
like baby poop.
So you make your way past them, and you do find near the back end of the ship there is a small room. You do find a restroom quarters, and it looks almost as though they have some sort of facility where it actually like filters out the back end of the ship and into the water.
Okay, I'm going to see what is there running water in there or no?
There is a hand pump.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna go in there and try to clean my business.
All
Try
right.
to get my business sorted.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh my goodness.
What did you sleight of hand for?
I don't know, man. It is... Oh my goodness.
Let's see
Okay,
how-
so it's gonna be a 27.
A 27. All right. You managed to pretty deftly and dexterously de-deposit the dookie from your drawers.
This is so
There is a mild bit of staining on there.
They're staining? Oh no.
Oh no.
You think you might need to go to your sister for some help on this? Perhaps, you don't know, but
Is tiefling poop different than any other human?
What the hell?
I can't
Do we
believe
know?
there's so much time on.
Put Eddie on blast right now.
Do we know?
it has
Is it what color is it? Purple?
Wapple.
Yours
What's
is
the
white.
consistency?
yours is a very pale consistency, but not the kind of pale consistency where like whatever the fuck if real poop is pale, it's like that's actually a really bad sign. This is just naturally the way it's always been for you. You have very pale poops.
Is it a light like a brown that's pale?
Very light brown.
Like brown
Yes.
is pale?
Is it like when you find like the white dog shit in your lawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
You
you know,
got
not
white
dried
dog
and
shit.
crusty, but you
You
know.
mean like the dog shit with mold on it?
No. Well,
That mold.
is that what makes it white? Anyway,
Yes.
Oh.
knows.
but it's
I
all
thought
dried
it
out. But yours is not. Yours is regular. Your poop does not come out dried out because that would be painful.
Right, so that's not too bad as staining in there. No one's gonna see besides me. So I don't know. I'm
There
gonna
is-
clean them out. I'm gonna use a hand pump and clean them to the best of my ability in
Mhm.
there.
I sent you money.
And I'm gonna have no underwear on because they're wet. So I'll just have to clean them, wring them out, and then just.
It's
Was
like
she wearing
they're-
her granny panties today?
it's like trying to clean out your business on an airplane bathroom. Like that's what you got to work with. It's not great, but you managed to make it work to the extent that you can. Your drawers are wet.
What do you
I'm not gonna put them on. They are wet. I'm holding them. Is there a towel in there?
There are no towels. No, this is a
Alright,
ship.
I have a backpack.
Ships.
Please wear the backpack as underwear.
This is an old. I don't know, man.
You said it like.
Not like a modern ship,
God,
like an
fine.
old.
What is
towels
Shelby
on.
screaming? What was Shelby stream? What was that, Shelby?
Those were the
You're
poop
so
colors.
screaming poop.
Shelby, I'm sorry. What was that?
It was an educational chart on what different colors poops mean, and if your poop is white or gray, it could be a sign of liver or pancreatic disease.
That's
He's just a tiefling.
it. But you don't have that.
Actually,
Maybe
Actually,
she's got
dogs-
alcoholism.
Tieflings
You don't
have
know.
pancreases?
Yeah. Do we even know if tieflings have those organs?
Most body
Do you eat a
animals should.
pancreas?
He's double
dogs'
checking.
poop would actually turn white because of all the bone meal and calcium that they would put in their food.
Ah.
Ah.
Also, rabbit pee turns white too when it dries because of all the calcium in their pee. Yeah.
Depends on how much calcium you have, then, Renequius. But for now, you're.
Do tieflings eat bones?
They're definitely more
dragon die.
carnivorous than other species, I believe. I could be.
Your
Oh, D&D.
So your under drawers are wet. What are you? What are
I'm
you
gonna go up to the upper deck and
Mhm.
see if there's anyone up there.
There is a fair amount of crew on the upper deck right now. Yes.
Is there any way I can like climb up a tower or whatever?
You want to
like
climb up one of the
somewhere up
masts?
high?
There's-
Yeah. Is there any? Wait,
What?
is anyone up there?
Are you wearing the
Do-
wet underwear?
do
are
No, I
You-
got them in my hand. I'm trying to dry them now.
What are you wearing?
Where are you
What are you wearing on your
Not
bottom?
at my point.
Are you
What-
naked?
what's your-
Are you running around naked right now?
No, I took my underwear off. I'm naked under
So
my
then you just
pants.
put your pants back on?
Are you
Yeah,
trying to
or
attach your
pants.
underwear to the rigging?
I am going to.
Are they
either
granny
sit up there
panties
and
or like
air
nice
dry them
panties? Like, what
myself.
color?
Yeah,
I'm going-
what sort of underwear are we talking about?
Yeah, like, did you, like, is this like, oh no, today I wore my granny panties, like, all my other panties were dirty, and like,
Well, I
like, oh,
imagine
no.
underwear. Well, actually, let's ask Eddie. Eddie, what is underwear in D&D?
What is the D&D underwear of this world?
what is she
Birds
wearing?
have tits. My dookie's white. Like, we need to figure this out.
We are putting Eddie on.
This is all your fault,
We
Mark.
have been sailing for like 20 minutes and you've already pissed and shit yourself.
This is my fault? Are you fucking kidding me? You fuck started this. I just started talking about mom. I just got off from talking about mom lore, and I was like, "Oh shit, we are playing. All right, let me hop in." And then you guys are like laughing at me, and I'm like, "What
Your-
the fuck? This is like high school."
Your underwear
That doesn't
is
really help your psyche.
It definitely distracted me from the trauma.
Hold on, let me get a good reference photo for you.
Which,
Wait,
speaking
are
of,
you- are
while
you
she
finding
runs
them?
out, I'm pointing my prestidigitation fingers at everyone else, and I'm just like, "Who helped her?"
I had nothing to do with this.
It was inside the bed.
She was the only one.
I would like to demonstrate how I melded into the wooden bed.
You roll me a nature check.
Hell yeah, buddy. 15.
You watch as are you melding into the floor or into the bed underneath Cauldrick?
Well, I wanted to show her how I was inside the bed.
Okay, so you watch as Inyala like tucks herself underneath Cauldrick's bed, and then she just starts like pushing herself upward, and as she does, you see like her arms just kind of start molding into the wood of the bed, and you see a slight bump underneath Cauldrick's mattress.
Like these.
But it sounds muffled because her face is underneath the mattress right now.
See what I mean?
I point my hands at Gavrick and Cauldrick then. I'm confused by what the fuck. I'm still dreaming. I still think I'm dreaming. I haven't woken up. I haven't had coffee. I haven't had shit. Except for charcoal in my face.
I did. I had a big shit.
Yeah, you did. Now you're suffering the consequences. You should know better, too. You should know.
This isn't the first time this has happened.
This isn't the first time.
No, and she always messes with Angel, so when she's asleep.
Renek,
Magic prestidigitation hands.
you are you going to attempt to go up into the scaffolding slash like the rigging of the ship?
Oh, I mean, I was gonna see what Gavrick was gonna do after Angel like pointed at her and Cauldrig.
Oh, so you head
But-
back down to your quarters then?
No, I'm saying like
That's for her new
yeah,
place.
because they were having interaction. I don't want to.
Oh, my bad. All right, go ahead, Angel and Gavrick.
Gavin
I-
hold hands up. He's like, I had nothing to do with this.
I had nothing to
Prestidigitation
do
hand
with
moves.
this either. This
You were
was
both
all
laughing.
This was all your scheming sister.
And you both were laughing and no one... Well, actually, you're off the hook. I gestured to Gavrick, because you actually said who it was. You, on the other hand, tell me to make... Give me a reason not to make you piss yourself right now. I point at
He can
Cauldron.
do it on his own.
Me? Because I didn't do anything, and I'll make it your fucking problem if you do something about it.
I'm not scared of you.
Yeah, you will. We'll see.
I, wave my hands and I cast Prestidigitation on Hold on. I don't make him soil himself. I do a sensory effect. So it's just a loud burp into his face.
That
So I
is.
go upstairs.
Does it stink?
Yep.
Like,
Cauldrick,
Gavin
a very
pulse.
That just happened.
loud.
Thor just did that to me like last night, so like I can.
No, I will say,
appreciate that.
Gavrick can get scared and totally counterspell that if you want to. But that's all I was
If
gonna do.
it's a burp, no. I just don't want the room to smell like piss tonight while I'm trying to sleep. That's my theory on it. So like,
Does it smell like poop from when she pooped herself in there?
I'm gonna, okay,
Can I
I'm gonna
close
use,
the potpourri?
Little
I'm gonna
lingering.
use command.
You're gonna use command.
Yeah.
All right. Does she have to make
Oh,
a
no.
save?
I would imagine so. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I think it's a wisdom.
Probably. Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
All right, Renek. Not Renek, sorry, Angel. Make a wisdom saving
Oh, that
throw.
was great.
Come on, white devil.
Such a shit show.
Spooky 20.
Spooky 20. That does beat the DC. But what do you say, Caldrig?
I would have just said fall.
Oh, you hear
She's
Caldrig
unhappy.
yell. He yells fall, and you feel a wave of arcane energy sweep over you, but you are not compelled.
I just look at him and I go, no. And I go upstairs.
Damn.
I throw my hatchet at the wall.
Towards her?
Yeah, like next to her.
Oh, jeez. All right, roll me a dexterity check, Caldrig.
If he fucks this up, is he gonna hit her with the hatchet?
Probably.
He might.
He hit her in the back of the head with it.
Oh
This is
my-
16.
A 16. All right, you toss it and it's not like immediately next to her, but it's close enough.
I turn and look at the hatchet, and I cast Prestidigitation on it, and I soil it and shit, and I walk upstairs.
All right, there is.
Can I grow potpourri?
Can Gavrik counterspell that?
You have a reaction time, and it's a cantrip. So yes,
Counterspell?
counterspell's a reaction.
No,
Okay.
Counterspell's not a cantrip, but
No.
That's-
Counterspell is a reaction. Prestidigitation is a cantrip, so you could easily counterspell that if you're trying to.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to counterspell it.
Okay, so
I
Angel,
don't want
you
to smell like shit here.
you go to cast poop upon the axe, and you watch as Gavrik makes a motion, and the poop starts to form and then sizzles away.
Ew.
Please don't
Does it
smell like shit?
like it burns away?
No,
No,
it
it's
just
just like it just doesn't happen.
Oh.
dissipates.
Yeah.
There's been too much
Oh.
poop talk.
Oh no.
I'm gonna
Okay,
high
I
five
won't.
Gavrik.
I'll just leave.
All right, you head out of the room.
Of course, I got a natural 20 for a fucking decision roll of if I'm gonna keep fucking with them or not.
I wanna poke my head out from under the bed.
You
Is
poke
it
your head
over
up.
now?
Yeah, I think there's no more shit happening,
Is
hopefully.
it over?
Angel, or actually, sorry, Renequius, are you trying to get onto the rafting? Or the ship's...
I think I was just gonna try to climb up either into like the crow's nest or climb up onto something to try to like tie it to dry faster.
Yeah, so you roll me a perception check.
Okay. Oh my goodness. It's a nat one.
Just all the.
All right, yeah, you look around, ship's open and available. Where do you want to put that? Your underwear. There's ropes everywhere.
Can I climb up to try to put it somewhere that's not so in regular view of the public?
You begin to
black
start
on the
trying to
ship.
climb the mast, and one of the sailors who is on the deck adjusting the roping looks at you. No, miss! Don't do... Excuse me! You're not allowed up there!
Don't excuse me. Oh no. Wait, can I have done a stealth check for that? To see if he noticed me?
You are in the middle of
Climbing?
it. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I'm white, I can see a seagull. You don't know.
Wow. Wow. I really thought I was gonna go, I'm white, I can do what I want.
Having the privilege.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so that's gonna be 18.
18. They spot you walking into the middle of the ship and start trying to climb up the mast.
Okay, shit.
Are you gonna keep going?
I am going to try to find some place like less busy on the deck, on the upper deck.
All right. So do you?
Like whether it's the back or the front or wherever.
Okay. You climb back down, and the sailor walks up to you. Excuse me, ma'am. You're not allowed to go up into the sails. Please stay on the main decks or the passenger quarters of the ship for your own safety.
Yes, thank you.
Right.
Sorry.
Otherwise, I don't want to do this, but the captain may have to put you in the brig. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. And he goes back to doing the work he was doing. Roll me another perception check. Or
Wait, fast forward just a little bit. Whenever he said put you in the brig, I want Renek to ask, the brig? What's that?
that's for all intents and purposes, the jail cell.
Ooh, what is it like?
Bunch of bars and wood.
Where's it at?
It's down below in the lower decks.
Ooh, thank you very much. She's gonna shake his hand. I'll leave you to it, and she walks away.
She's gonna shake his hand with her nasty hands.
No, it's all clean. It's clean.
He
With soap?
He
Yeah,
very
well, yeah, whatever,
suspiciously accepts your handshake. As you go to look around for a new thing, you see him kind of make his way over towards the helm to go talk to people. You see him leave where he was going to and walk off into another part of the ship. But
Oh no, that doesn't bode well.
so what are you doing?
I was like, I don't think that she would know what a brig is, and she would find that fascinating. Well,
in the
here we
time
go.
that it takes her
Yeah,
to like do all of this, would I be up there by now?
You've gotten up there. You see she's walking around with a pair of underwear in her hands.
There's
Well,
just
no one can
pits,
tell,
there's
I'm
pits
trying
and
to hide
shit all over the deck, up the stairs, everywhere. Like,
Are your pants wet too, and you're just wearing them?
Visibly, yes.
I don't know. Okay, I guess they are. Oh no.
Alright.
Shit stain, by the way.
I just want to know if you washed your pants and you washed the underwear.
Well, I washed my underwear. Were my pants dirty too?
Yeah, you soiled
Yeah.
through your pants.
Did I? Okay, well then, yes, I suppose I cleaned them, but they are also wet and I'm wearing them then.
Mm-hmm.
My pants.
Alright, I'll walk up and I'll press to digitate all of it. Back to clean.
She giveth and she taketh away.
Next time, if you're gonna pull a prank, 1, let me be awake for it, and 2, don't do it in front of them. They're fucking annoying.
But you're so cute when you're sleeping.
I'm not
And I
cute with
just
a
always
brown
want to just
mustache.
mess with you.
Well, next time you mess with me, it's staying soiled. Got it?
I got it.
Go mess with Vehnyora. She seems like she'd be fun to prank.
Ooh, I might just have to do that.
Yeah.
Did you know that there is a brig on this ship? Do you know what that is?
It's like a prison. Something.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd think they'd have one.
I
Don't
I
please
didn't
don't.
even know.
Please don't get arrested. I finally have money again.
See, I'll try, but here's the thing. For some reason, I'm like, people always just want to arrest me. It must be because I'm so popular.
It's probably
They
because
just
you're
want
walking
me.
around with underwear, wet, half-soiled underwear in your hands. How much do you think we could pay the captain to arrest Vehnyora for a prank?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not at all, because they wouldn't even let me climb the sails, so they seem to be very straightforward people. But you know, I still have that
Damn it.
tankard that we could prank Cauldron with, where he drinks from and he can't get drunk.
We have to give it to him when he's already drunk, so he doesn't know.
Hmm.
Yeah,
What
but
makes
this
him
is not very
sober?
fun. Yeah, that's not fun. I don't know. We'll think about it. But anyway, you can prank any of the 3, to be honest. Draw a mustache on Cauldron, but you can't because he already fucking has one. But fuck, Gavrik has
Oh my
one, too.
goodness! What if they shaved his mustache or part of his beard while he was sleeping? That'd be awful.
Lie.
That is a
that would
fun.
actually start serious violence.
Yeah, that probably would.
We can make
Oh.
him think we did.
Minor illusion's powerful.
Oh, we could! Oh, that would be so fun.
You're not
Probably
there
my
yet.
last day on this earth, but I'd be willing to do it.
You know who would have a great prank idea? That wood elf bitch that they hate for some reason. We should go ask her.
Yes.
Shelby Space. Why'd you have to bitch?
Roll me a
I had a
perception.
turn conversation with her too. They just hate her more than I do.
Roll me a perception check, Angel.
Oh shit, my bad.
And you too, Renequius.
Okay.
That's an 11.
11. All right. You don't see her up on the deck.
15.
15. Renequius, you also you saw she left and went upstairs to this part of the ship, but you don't see her anywhere up in this area. There is a door on the fore end of the ship. There's the captain's quarters on the back end of the ship. There's another door on the fore end of the ship with a room beyond it.
You know, I think she did. I mean, she did leave the cabin and went somewhere, so she could be around. We could try to find her.
You check the front, I'll check the back.
Oh.
And we go.
I
Yes.
am gonna throw my underwear in my backpack just because I don't have time to put them back on, and I'm tired of carrying underwear around. So they're in my backpack, clean, but they're in my backpack.
Does that mean you brought your backpack with you whenever you went to the bathroom?
I mean, I guess I was just wearing it because I didn't unpack because I was too busy trying to steal your things, and then I just soiled myself. So. Or if I had pockets, there could go in there.
So Renequius, you head towards the front door. Angel, you go towards the back door, or the door leading to the aft castle of the ship. Do you knock, Angel, when you get there? What do you do?
This is the captain's quarters?
This is the captain's quarters, yes. As far as you can tell.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, you knock on the door. You hear muffled talking beyond, and then a gentleman comes out. Human, he's got sandy blonde hair and bright blue eyes. Oh, hello. Can I help you, miss?
Is he hot?
Roll me a d6.
Get distracted from
yeah!
2.
A 2.
Oh.
He's
Damn.
all right, sailor out at sea for a while. He's not old, but can I help you, miss?
I look down at his ring finger. Is he married?
Roll me a d2.
D2?
Yeah.
What?
Flip a coin?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do. Alright, we'll roll D6. Evens, yes. Odds, no.
Okay.
It's an odds, bitch.
All right, you don't see a ring on his hand.
Alright. Put that one in the. Yeah, I'll put that in the spank bank for later. Okay.
Whoa!
Both you and Yala have said that separately now.
I'm just keeping my options open, alright? Alright. He said, can I help you?
Yes.
How chivalrous. Yeah, I'm so sorry to disturb you. You're probably doing like really important stuff, but there's this wood elf that boarded the ship with us. We haven't been able to find her. She might be missing. If you happen to see her the last like 5 minutes or so.
Mrs. Oriendel, yes. If she's not in the passengers' quarters, she may be over in the galley on the fore end of the ship.
You haven't seen her though.
No, I've been talking to the captain.
Oh, you're not the captain.
No, I'm the first mate, Elmer. Nice to meet you.
Oh, Angel the Devil. Nice to meet you. Who's the captain?
And he kind of backs away and opens up the door a little bit. Doesn't like invite you in, but you see an older gentleman who is staring at a map on a table. And he looks up.
Is he hot?
I knew it. I was waiting for it.
Roll me a d6.
Yo, the dude in the front, was he the one that took my
3.
poopy hand?
Looks like a kind old gentleman.
Oh.
Wait, by like kind old gentleman, are we talking like Santa Claus or
Like late 50s, graying hair.
Knowing how this works out, they're probably gay for each other, so I just go, oh, good to meet you.
Hello,
you haven't
miss.
seen a wood elf walking around, have you?
No, I've not.
Okay, well, you both probably have really important captain and first mate things to do, but I'm Angel the Devil, by the way. Good to see you, and I'll be around if you guys like music. I play it. Okay, bye, and I run.
And the first mate closes the door, and you hear muffled talking.
I think they like me.
Renequius, as your sister goes to open the door, you open the door to the forecastle of the ship, and you see sitting down is Sendra and Tor and the elf bitch.
So is
at a table. There are a number of
Angel's...
tables in this room. She was still talking to the first mate while you were doing this. You enter into the galley room, and there's a bunch of circular tables spread throughout the room. There's a turtle at the very end. Looks like he's cooking something. So
I'm going to just run up and be like, "Oh, we found her!" And I'm just like running up to where Tor, Syndra, and I was gonna say Elandriel. I'm like, that's not even her name. Datris.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so bad with elven names.
You've been having a nice conversation for the last half an hour or so with the other two. They've told you a lot of their story and how they met and some of the adventures they've been on. When the door pops open and Flaccid Sword Girl from the underwater shop walks in.
Yeah, it seems you found me. Do you need something?
I was like, oh, Tor and Syndra are here too. Oh,
Hello?
so nice to see you guys again. I was wondering where you went off to.
It's been 30 minutes. Probably.
Oh well, 30 minutes is a long time whenever you've been traveling with a group for the whole...
Covered in shit.
Yep. I'm not!
Do you smell something?
No, I smell fine now. Don't talk about it.
We were just catching up here with Miss Oriendo. Do you want to sit down?
Pulls out a chair and she's like, "Oh, I'm saving one." And wait, so how are they? Are they all sitting like? Is it a round table?
It's a circular
square
table. There's. It looks like there's 4 chairs there. It looks like it can probably sit more if you grab chairs from other tables. So, it's a round table.
Okay,
They're all kind of like sitting next to each other, not like too far apart.
So then Reneka's gonna like, oh, there has to be a chair for Angel, and she grabs a chair and puts it on one side of
Datris.
Of course, Oriental was gonna be the next.
Wow.
Otis
military.
Redding.
Call her something different every
You
time.
are all over the place.
I know, it's so bad because I cannot. Datris. I didn't remember like Daedric. Maybe I'll probably end up accidentally calling her Daedric then. Alright, so yeah, I'll put one chair on one side of Datris, and then I'm gonna sit in the chair on the other side of Datris.
Alright.
Hi, my name's Kevin. Oh, Emilio. Hi, nice. Oh.
Emilio!
No, that's not even close, but okay.
You pull a chair and sit down. Angel, you've made it into the room at this point. You see your sister. She's putting a chair. She put one on the other side of the elf.
Oh boy. I gotta remember why we were here. Do we want to cut back to the guys that are still in the cabin? Because I forgot why we went over after Dangerous.
Your sister decided she wanted to go talk to the elf.
They wanted
Well,
you guys wanted to make a prank.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say she wanted to do a prank or get her involved in one.
Ah, okay.
That's what it
But
was.
we can actually cut because we've been doing this for a while, so we can cut to them at that point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um,
I gotta get my notes out. Shit, still.
You guys are all sitting there at the table. Angel, you come sit down. So it's Datris, Angel, and Renek on either side of her, and then kind of across the tables is Sendra and Tor. It's good to see you guys again after this long time away. Tor stands
look
up
red.
at this point. Can I get drinks for the 2 of you?
Oh, always.
All right.
And actually, I've been asleep. Has it only been 30 minutes?
You guys,
I'll look at
y'all arrived at the ship. It wasn't too. It's like mid to late afternoon at this point. You showed up on the ship, took a quick power nap, and then woke up.
That's okay. That's what I wanted to be sure of. Yeah, what I said still stands. And I will look over
Yes, Angel?
at Datris and be like, say what?
Oh, Tor's going to get up and go talk to the turtle. Continue.
There's a
The Tor, Tor and the Tor.
I look over at Datris. I'm just like, hey, friend.
Hey.
So I heard that my friends were racist to you.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Is it the
Renek's
first time
gonna
you've
pat her on the
experienced
back.
racism?
So, what did you say?
Is this the first time you've experienced racism? Very sorry to hear that, but you know.
It's a different, it wasn't, it was the first time it was that blatant, just automatically,
It's alright. You'll be alright. It never gets better. And I give her a pat on the back and go, anyway, so, I have this wonderful idea. I want to prank them, and do you want in on this to get your little racism revenge?
Racism revenge.
Sendra, at this point, Sendra's like, I think I will excuse myself for purposes of. I'll just see you guys later. And she,
Snitches get soiled! And I point at her with
lips-
dagger eyes.
my lips are sealed, and I don't need to know anymore. And she stands up from the table and goes over and stands next to Tor, and you hear him. He lets out a small chuckle, and then they head out of the room.
He didn't even come back with the drinks! What the fuck?
Nope, he did not.
So,
He was just being a nice guy.
what kind of prank are we thinking here?
I was hoping you'd have that answer.
Me?
Was there anything you would use to do in your hometown, or just to get even, or I mean, like, so this morning I drew a very funny facial hair on my beloved sister because I love her so much because she's so cute when she's sleeping, so I just have to mess with her. But I will
And I made her shit herself,
not
so don't
do
get any
it
ideas.
again. She did. Happened more than once. It was worth it. It was worth it. The juice was worth the squeeze. I'd do it again, but I told her I wouldn't, so we will find out about that later.
Yes.
Well, I never participated in it, but some people would go into the wood and get a hive of honeybees and, like, put them in their cabins. However, I think we might find ourselves having a shortage of honeybees around here. And I don't want to hurt him necessarily, because
We should put fish guts in his bed.
fish guts is a good one. I feel like that's a good one, yeah. How do we get the fish?
We're in the galley! And I get up and I start going to find the cook.
The turtle is there. It looks like he's making some bread.
Weird tiefling craving. Do you happen to have any fish guts or byproduct that you're just going to throw back into the ocean?
Let me look.
He said that very rhythmically,
Yeah,
like he was about to bust down song.
we've got
I'm just...
fish guts.
Let me look. Let me see what I have for you today.
I made a fish meal earlier, and there's some
We got tuna
guts left
guts
over.
and mackerel lips. And...
They've been fermenting for just a little bit.
I was gonna throw them out earlier, but
Nice, Kermit.
I haven't gotten around to it.
I'll
They're
take
right
them
there.
off your hands. You don't have to worry about them.
Thanks, nice orange lady.
Orange lady.
Do you like my hat?
Uh-huh.
Is it a good
Is
hat?
he a
He's
hot
wearing
turtle?
a white tricorn.
A white what?
It's like a pirate hat.
Like a sailor hat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, pirate head.
Oh, it's a lovely hat.
I like it.
Is he hot?
Roll me a d6 at disadvantage.
He's swimming, Dave.
This is gonna seduce a turtle, and you're just gonna hear
I just felt like it was the right thing to
happen over.
Like a Jennifer Coolidge turtle.
It rolled double fours, so unfortunately
Double
he's hotter than
fours.
the first mate and the captain.
He is the most attractive turtle you have seen thus far, though he is a turtle.
He is
Does he
a
have
turtle.
abs?
Yeah, he's got an
Look like
8-pack
a ninja turtle?
of his shell.
So he looks like a ninja turtle?
Probably.
Alright. That's a hear me out. That's a hear me out. I will take the fish guts and I'll give him a wink as they trot away back to the table.
He tries to wink, but he just blinks.
Ooh.
It's a good thing his hat is nice. I sit back down and I take the fish gut. Did he give them to me in like a bag or something?
It's like a wicker
It's like a
basket.
pail. Okay. And I slap them down in front of Datris. I'm like, that was easy.
Sorry, I need a second.
Renek is just gonna she's gonna look at table level, like at the guts, and she's just gonna poke them.
They're a little stinky. They've been sitting out for a day.
Renek, do you think they'll smell worse if you put them in your bag of milk? And then we just keep it till around nightfall. We put them in this bed.
Even Eddie's disgusted.
I don't think things expire in my bag of milk or honey, so they would honestly probably just be preserved.
Well, they'll be soaked in milk. Put them in the bed. That's gonna smell terrible after an hour.
I could pour milk on them, and we could put them in a bucket. That would probably make them smell worse, and put them in the hot sun.
I'm just trying to think of somewhere we can hide them without them knowing right away. Because we can't do it right now. They're still down there, I think. Beatrice, you have to be the one to do it.
No.
To put it in the dwarf's bed.
Put it in the dwarf and the wizard's bed.
In the wizard.
Yes, because he's the one that ratted me out, so he and he's
He
racist.
counterspelled me from putting shit all over the hand axe of the dwarf, so I think it's fair.
I have to ask, why did you guys prank the dwarf in the first place?
Well, we prank right now?
Yeah, like
He threw a hand axe at my head when I was walking out.
That's actually pretty valid. Yeah.
What did you do?
I did burp in his face, but I mean, a hand axe because of a burp is a little extreme. You got to admit. And he was racist to you, so you have all the reason.
I mean, sure, I just wasn't gonna try to kill him or anything.
Well, fish gut's not gonna kill him. It's just gonna piss him off. And then I can charge him 1 gold to piss a digit.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if he's allergic. We'll find out.
Alright.
Do less of restoration.
Alternatively, if we don't want as extreme of a joke, we could dress him in a dress while he's sleeping.
Somehow I feel like that will result to more violence than the fish guts. I just have.
But he'd be a pretty lady.
You are more than welcome to try. Just leave me out of that one in particular.
You don't like a wood elf thing to wear pretty dresses?
No, it's more of a high elf thing. Or maybe it's really just more of like the Southern Isle. That's what we call them where they're from, the Southern Isle. It's more of something that they wear down there. Dresses are pretty common, I guess, in Veer if you're more like wealthy, I guess. But most people don't parade around in dresses.
Are you wealthy?
No, not really.
Whatever. Never mind.
I'm more the what do they call it? Less than middle class. So I had just enough to go to school and get a pretty decent education, and then I just chose to live out in the woods for a amount of years.
Renek's eyes have been glazing over.
That sounds really nice, right, Renequius? Yeah, education sounds really nice.
She's just been staring and glazed because she's so good. She doesn't. None of them know what school is, and she just heard her talking about dresses, and she just started.
Right, my pale friend. You good there?
Oh, I was lost. I was lost in thought.
She's not that pale. She's just complexually challenged.
Yes, not pale. She's
So
white.
is my poop, apparently. Did you know?
I don't want to know.
didn't know that your poop was white.
What color? What color is your poop? Tell me.
You know, actually, I think now would be a better time than anything to go leave these fish guts in the beds. So we need someone to go distract them. Datris, you're a pretty easy distractor, but also they won't pay as much attention to you because they're racist against you. So do you want to go plant the fish guts, or you want to go piss them off so we can go plant the fish guts?
You know,
I
think it might be easier if I could get them to focus on me and you guys sneak in. Your sister seems like she's kind of crafty that way. I just kind of look at Renequius.
She's gonna make a dumb smile and go.
All the confidence is just drained out of her, but she'll be like, okay.
Well,
all right.
she's like hyped that you thought she was, and she's like.
Do I have a bag? I have a bag of holding. Why am I asking to use your bag of milk? I'm just gonna dump the fish guts in my bag of holding.
Oh.
And I burp into it so they smell extra bad, and then I will. I'll be like, all right, Datris, you go out. We'll follow you out. But if they're not up on the deck by now, I need you to go down there and get them to come up on the deck somehow, and then we'll go in. We'll do the thing, and then we gotta keep them from coming back down to the beds for a little bit so it ferments. Pretty good.
I have an idea. I think I can do that.
Alright, and break! And then I get up.
You guys assemble from you guys break from your table. Datris, you head off with purpose and a new mission. So what are you going to do to get everyone's attention and distract them?
Hold on, I am...
Did they want to do any shenanigans before we?
Yeah, do they want to do any shenanigans before we come ruin their lives?
Down.
Yeah, because they had
in
time
the lower
down there.
deck, you lower deckers, Enyala, Kaldrig, and Gavrik. What are
This is after
the tieflings have left the room? They threw the axe on the wall. Kaldrig, or you threw the axe on the wall, missed her. She left the room. Gavrik has dispelled her poop formation on your hand axe, and then Yala's head has popped out of the underside of your bed.
Go look over his spell book.
You're gonna sit in your bunk and look over your spells.
Yep.
Okay, doke. So you chill there, looking at your spells. And Yala and Kaldrig, is there anything you guys are doing during this time?
I don't know.
Okay, y'all y'all sit down there. The ship is swaying. Roll me Constitution checks, both of you.
Who? Me? Oh,
Inyala and Kaldrig.
11.
11. Okay.
15.
15. Kaldrig, you're able to hold it and kind of get used to it, but Nyala, the swaying motion of the ground starts to get to you, and you start to get a little claustrophobic being down in this area of the ship. You are far from the earth now, and you start to get a little unsettled where you're currently at.
There's no dirt. Where's the dirt? Where's the dirt? I'm gonna start freaking out. Where's the dirt? There's no leaves.
I got dirt.
They don't put dirt on ships anymore.
I need dirt.
Well, they're not going to find any.
Can I walk over and ask Greg if I can share his pot with him?
Yeah. Do you need dirt? I got dirt.
I need some dirt. I want to just like get in there with him.
Can you fit?
You
I
put
want to do my best.
Oh, it's a little cramped in here, but I can move us to the side a bit.
And you see the
You can sit
plant
in my lap.
he kind of shuffles and like leaves a part of the pot open. You set the pot down on your lap and you put your fingers into the pot. It settles it a little bit, but you think now you might need like some fresh air or something.
I'm going to walk outside and take a nap. My head hurts.
I'll probably go up too. It smells like shit in here. Right.
So the two of you, and y'all, you take your pot with Greg. I don't know why I was about to say Jeff. With Greg in it. Kaldrig, you follow her up. You guys head to the upper deck. Once you get up there, Inyala, you feel a little bit better. You're still close enough to land where you actually see a few seagulls fly by, and one of them does perch on the railing next to you on the edge of the ship.
Hey bird. Hey seagull.
You gonna speak with the animals?
Seagull. Psst. Can you bring me something from the land?
Oi!
Just bring me something from the land.
Oi! Oi!
Just goes finds some trash and brings it back.
It looks at you. Oi! And it flies off.
All right. Can I just like sit with Greg over in the corner with some sunlight blaring on us?
Oh yes, it is. It is. The weather is starting to get quite nice. You see way off in the distance there is the very faded mountains of Merkvale, your home territory that you are very slowly getting farther and farther and farther away from.
And Nyala wants to take a nap there because Kaylee's headache is coming back.
Mm-hmm. So do you start to meld into the wood of the ship?
I imagine if I'm at the front of the ship and it like comes to a point, right? I'm just kind of like backing into that corner and becoming one with that corner in the rail to keep me steady.
Okay, you go up to the very front of the ship. There's a few sailors around that they're giving you weird looks, but none of them are hostile towards you. Definitely weird seeing a tree holding a potted plant going up to the front of the ship, and you kind of sit back and lean back into the ship, and then they start looking at you a little weird. Kaldrig, are you with her at this point?
Through to stare.
Okay, you see the sailors. They're giving her weird looks.
I'm gonna yell and be like, "What are you looking at? Don't you have a poop deck to swab or something?"
Roll me an intimidation check.
Never seen a tree meld into a ship before.
15.
15. And the sailors promptly go back to their work, muttering to themselves, and they stop staring at Inyala.
Mutter, mutter, mutter.
Mutter.
You are up there at the very front of the ship, Kaldrig. Are you just going to chill there with Inyala while she sits and rests?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you sit there, protective like, next to your tree. Datrys, you head down to go see who is in the cabin quarters. And when you get down there, you see the tree and the dwarf are gone. The human is there sitting, reading a book, and the dragonborn is asleep.
I don't have the bucket of chum with me, so I'm gonna go back up and see if where the tieflings are.
Okay.
And then kind of
we were following you, but we stopped right as you went down there.
Okay.
That was my plan. I don't know what Renek's doing.
They're at the top of the
could have gotten
staircase.
lost in the sauce.
Well, I'm just probably stealthing the whole time because I was so I was so excited that she thought I was crafty that I'm just practicing my craftiness the whole time.
All right,
down
roll me
there.
a stealth check.
Oh, why you gotta do me like that, Dice? That's not fair.
Jack?
It was 14.
14. Okay. You think you're pretty stealthy on the deck of this open area ship in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
The dwarf in the tree, they're not down there.
Then get the human Gavric to leave.
Oh wait, he's still down there?
Yeah, he was reading a book. You saw he was on his bunk just reading a book.
Ah, okay. Yes. Alright, okay. And so I'll go down there and look at the human. Can I run a perception check on him to like see like
Insight?
Yeah, kind of an insight check just to see like how he. Let's see. What did I say? Perception? No.
Insight.
Insight.
Yes.
Come on, Galadriel, you can do this.
Galadriel.
You.
Hold on, plus
that's
3.
just a oh, so 15. All right.
Yeah.
He seems pretty intently studying his book, as you don't know this, but as Gavric does, like he's very into his spellcraft. So.
Is that what he's reading, a spell book?
I would say with that, you're able to pick up that it is some form of wizard book. You assume it's probably, at this point, knowing enough about him from the talking that you guys have done and the fact that he was casting spells earlier, that you pick up that this is his spell book.
Hey! what you reading there?
My spell book. Why?
That's cool. You do spells?
Yes, I do. I'm a wizard.
Oh, cool. Wizard. And you're human?
At that comment, he's gonna kind of roll his eye. He goes, "Look at her. Yes, I'm a human and I'm a wizard."
It's got to be frustrating. Imagine like spending half your lifespan dedicated to a craft that you're only really gonna be proficient in for like 10 years, and then you'll die.
All of Gavric's racism was just justified right there.
No, you're going all the way. You're helping him out.
Reciprocation. He started it. He
No,
opened
this is
the
great.
path.
This is great. Keep going. Keep
Oh,
digging.
it's so
Keep digging,
good.
Shelby. Keep digging.
Yeah, being a wizard as a human, yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe if I was a race that was, live forever, yet some human managed to learn how to do everything you can do, I guess I'd be pretty mad too. He'll go back to kind of studying his book.
See, I don't study arcane magic, because if you just have a skill that, you've developed over a few hundred years, then you don't really need to study magic, and I think that's kind of cool. By the way, have you seen what the top of the ship looks like? You can see the waves and everything in the sky.
Yeah, I've been on a boat before. That's kind of how they work.
Neat. How have you? She's so bad at this. Have you ever been on a lot of boats? Is like a sailing kind of your thing?
Sailing's not my thing, but I do it when I need to go somewhere. Did it when I had to go from Mora to... What sea is that again? It's not Centralis. What is it? It's
Centaurus?
Centaurus. Yeah.
Rip his book and run away with it.
Yo.
Take it out of his hands and run away.
Me and Becca had the same idea. I just messaged her into the same thing.
I messaged me at the exact same time, and I'm like, trust me, I'm thinking, I'm working, hold on. I'm working on it.
I did say his boot earlier, but now I'm just like, ooh, if she took his book and ran away, he would definitely have to chase her.
Yeah, are his boots on the ground?
He's probably wearing them.
Yeah, his boots are probably on the ground. He probably would have taken them off before he got in his bunk.
Oh.
Smart man.
He's at least clean.
So, you've traveled a lot, and she'll step closer to him.
Oh, okay.
Guess a little. So, I don't know if I'd say a lot.
A little? Your companions were telling me you've traveled quite a bit, and she'll take another step closer to
Roll me a deception check, Datris.
deception. I was telling the truth.
Oh, you were? All right, then roll me a persuasion.
Well, yeah, because like the other NPCs were telling me about their travels.
They were telling you about their travels, not the parties.
Well, would I know that they traveled with them?
You know that he's been with them for about a week. We'll say it's a persuasion.
Okay.
Do I counter that? I already rolled the counter.
It would be an insight check just to.
Oh shit! What's my insight? I'm weird with that one. I think I was a 6.
Hopefully ass. I mean, I'm just kidding, but.
Nah, I'm pretty sure my insight's actually pretty good.
Yeah, if he has wisdom, he's got good insight. I have none, so mine's
You have a
My
plus.
insight is a 4, so I have a 19.
Jesus.
I have an 18 for perception.
You mean persuasion?
You said perception.
Persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Persuasion. What the fuck is persuasion?
It's
Oh,
probably right next to perception, actually.
It's a little bit down.
alright. Still, it's a 12.
Okay. Wow, you have rolled 3 12s in a row.
I know! What the fuck, roll 20?
So when she's, it sounds like she is trying to make conversation, Gavrik, for some purpose other than simply just talking to you.
Well, Gavrik would have already assumed that based
Oh,
on
yeah.
that she's a...
The elf
Well,
just
Gavrik's
walked down
pretty
and started
dumb
talking to you.
Yeah. No, she walked all the way down, then just started talking to me as I'm reading. Can I help you with something? Do you need something?
Yeah, see, the thing is, can she make a dash for the book and grab it from his hands?
Roll me a dexterity check, both of you.
Sure.
Okay, and then dexterity plus 17.
17. Gavrik.
I got a 5.
You got a 5. You were not expecting the elf to grab the book out of your hands. Of all the things that she could have possibly done, this was not on the list of things you were expecting to happen. And she grabs the book. Datris, you have the book in your hands. What are you doing?
I'm gonna run up this. I'm gonna turn tail and run up to the top of the ship if I can.
All
Can I
right.
cast slow on her?
No! No!
Yes, you can cast slow on her, Gavrik.
Step to the front of the room.
What does she need to do?
So let me see. You can alter time around up to 6 creatures and choice 40 per cube. Each creature must succeed a wisdom saving throw, but I haven't even decided. Or be affected by the spell for the duration. Effective speed is halved, and you take -2 AC and dexterity saving throws.
She's yes.
You
So
can't-
she
yeah.
she moves in slow motion essentially. If this works, do you want to cast it on her?
Yeah. Hold on.
Is it an area of effect spell, or is
Yeah.
it just...
It is area. of
Because I don't know how close we are. We're probably not close enough?
You can choose creatures within the area.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, and range is up to 20. Well, it says up to it's a 40-foot cube.
Y'all are in a room. She's not very far
6
from you. If you cast it, if she fails, it's going to work.
But I can also just.
This is also your last 3rd level spell that you have.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm also debating whether I should do that or Misty Step to the front. So I can just Misty Step in front of the door.
Hurry up!
How large is the door?
She's getting away.
How large is the door?
It's a regular door frame.
Only one
A
person.
little
could
bit
fit through it?
shorter because you're on a ship deck.
Fair enough. I'll actually Misty Step to get in front of the door before she can get there.
All right, so Datris, you grab the book out of the wizard's hands. You turn tail to go and run, and as you do, he vanishes from where he was sitting and appears standing in front of the door, and you almost run into him.
Are there
Both of you roll me dexterity checks, actually.
Oh,
Again?
I was gonna ask, is there any rope nearby?
Down in this area, none.
Yes, hanging things or anything like that.
In the passenger quarters, no. There is no loose rope around in this room.
Can't hang yourself.
But roll me a dexterity check, Datris, as you are turning tail and you run into Gavrik.
I got a 19.
19.
I have a 13.
13. You bump into him, and you start losing your footing. You're on the way to the ground. But
Can I make her reach for the book?
go ahead and
19.
do a sleight of hand check, Gavrik.
They're still in the room?
They are still in the room, yes. Angel, you were watching Datris. If you were like looking at the entrance to the room, you see Gavrik right in front of Datris as she's
I got a 9.
a 9. Okay, you try and reach for the book, but she's got it in her hand and you can't quite grab it.
Okay, I'm at least standing in front of the door still.
Datris, you kind of fall on your ass a little bit.
You just see some ram horns and a head peeking in from the back really subtly for the doorway.
Yeah.
Well, I do have one. I shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea. But my
What are you doing?
really, really, really bad ideas.
Can I like get past him at all? Like kind of like
He's
scurry
blocking the
around?
doorway now. It's small enough that he's literally like standing there like a soccer goalie.
He's weak.
Can I crawl
You
between
could
his
kick him.
legs?
You could just kick him. He's a weak, like little frail man.
I don't want to hurt him. Okay. Can I do a ball shot? and like just unarmed strike ball shot?
Oh my god. Roll me an attack. Gavrik, what are you trying to do during all this?
Wait. Do I see her going to strike me?
Yeah, she looks like she's about to try and punch you in the nads.
Shield of faith.
Shield of Faith?
Yeah.
Is that
Or shield, I guess.
is that a reaction?
Yeah, it's a reaction. spell.
Okay.
But she has to do it first before he does
Yeah,
his
she
shield?
has to.
Yeah, I
she
have
has
to do
roll
it first.
Oh, shield, not shield of faith.
All right.
Yeah, it's shield.
So you do shield. All right, Datris. And then there's
Pretty
more
sure I'm
after
supposed
this.
to attack before you do a shield, but that.
Well,
that could-
what was your
You said
attack
you were
roll?
going to.
Shield
I'm
is,
trying to. My thing's not loading, so I'm trying to figure out like what dice and what the.
oh, it's just a d20, and then you add your dexterity modifier for an unarmed attack.
D20.
Unless
Roll 20 is not working for me right now. I
Okay.
don't know what the.
A 14.
14.
It's
It's a 14 plus 6. It's a 20.
a 20. Gavrik, what's your AC with shield?
I think shield is +5, right? I just don't think it's high enough.
Okay, yeah. So
because I'm pretty sure my AC is 12.
you go to put up your shield, and your hands are a little too slow to cast the enchantment. As you do this, 3 things happen. 1, Datris, you connect with his nuts. It's not enough to deal damage, but you just got punched in the nuts. Also, you see a crow that had not previously been there suddenly apparate, and then the ground underneath you is slick and covered in grease. Make a dexterity saving throw, Gavrik.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh,
14 plus 7, 16.
16?
On it.
All right, Kruger, what's your DC?
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay, so Krug is helping out. Gotcha.
I like how he was watching the whole time to see what Datris would do, and then she's like failing, and he's like, I gotta
it's under
help.
spells. It's 14.
I'm glad
What
because
did
I was
you-
gonna step in and do some
I
shit.
got a 16.
16. All right, you barely managed to keep your footing as the ground beneath you is now covered in a arcane grease. It's that 14 up there at the top, James.
Yeah.
So that's for future reference. But how long does grease last?
Doesn't
It
really
lasts for a minute. All right. Well, it's there now. The entryway to the room is now slick with this magical grease, and you just got punched in the nuts.
Wait, question.
Yes.
Should have Maverick done disadvantage for that since he was punched in the nuts? I mean, like, if I don't have nuts, but if I was punched in them, I don't think I could stay up.
Go ahead and roll again, Gavrik, one more time.
Okay.
Yes.
I got a 14, so I actually did better on that.
Oh, you
Okay,
rolled.
never mind.
Okay, so you rolled even
no,
higher. All right.
exact same. Sorry, exact
You clutching one hand clutching your sack, one hand clutching the door frame to keep your footing straight. You steady your feet, and now you see the crow and the elf there. Kruko, what are you doing now that you have been revealed after casting a spell?
Who has the book?
Datris does.
I do.
I'm gonna use Expeditious Retreat.
Where's that dude?
Basically, he moves fast as fuck, and he's just gonna run out of the room.
You leave the room. Are you going to run past Gavrik?
Oh yeah. Is he blocking the door?
He's blocking the doorway, and the grease is on the grease covers the floor in the doorway right now, and Gavrik is standing in the middle of it. So it'd be very
Well,
difficult.
yeah, okay. Well, Kruka can jump over that grease. And...
All right, roll me a dexterity check to see if you can get past Gavrik.
Keep looking at the wrong character sheet.
Everyone's teaming up on you, Gavrik, for no reason.
An unnatural 20.
Okay.
An unnatural.
During the moment of slippage, when you were kind of like trying to gain your footing, there was an opening, and Kruka jumps over your shoulder out of the room. Kruka, you have made it into the crew quarters. Which way are you going? You see two tieflings staring.
I went into the crew quarters.
So it's the entrance ramp, crew quarters, door, passenger quarters.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm trying to just go up to the deck.
Okay, you run past. You see two tieflings that are standing there snickering in the entryway.
I guess he's gonna like kind of pause and take note of like, interesting. But then he's gonna continue up to the deck.
Okay, you have made it up onto the deck now. Gavrik and Datris. Datris, what are you trying to do at this point?
Datris is going to like jump over the grease to get out into the hallway.
Okay.
If she isn't already past it, I don't know.
Did Datris give the book to Kruka? I might have missed that.
No, she's still holding the book.
Has it.
Oh.
All right, roll me a dexterity check.
20. That's another 20.
Wait, shouldn't I get a turn in between there?
We'll say, Gavrik, what are you doing?
I'm casting Hold Person.
You're gonna cast Hold Person.
Yup. Oh shit.
All right. Yeah, I guess you'd have.
Must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. Go ahead and make me a
Okay.
wisdom.
Yeah, Datris, Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Hold on. What is my fucking? Oh, come on.
It'd be a +3 to a d20 roll. That's a 2.
God fucking damn it.
Gavrik will take his time to nurse his nuts a little bit more and just be like, oh fuck, damn it, oh what the
Nurse his nuts.
asshole knife eater.
So Datris, you are now held in place as Gavrik is like standing there on the grease. You are unable. Jesus Christ.
What is going on?
All right. Oh my God. Angel, roll me perception. Renequius, roll me stealth.
Jesus.
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. All right. You're watching. The bird ran past you. You see your sister. What did you? Renequius.
I rolled a 14.
A 14. Gavrik, roll me perception.
Give me half a second. I'm grabbing some socks so I can go to work.
Okay.
You're having some sweat.
Swat.
Sweat.
This has gone so far out of hand.
This has. It really has. Gavrik's over here trying to hold back and fire.
Gavrik, leave the room!
He's saving that third level spell for if he needs to incinerate everyone.
Honestly, Gavrik's thinking about Fireball right now. I know it. The only reason he has it is it's a wooden room.
It is also your ship, and
Oh my God.
Exactly. That's the only
form of
reason I have
transportation.
it. It is heavily considered right now. You said perception?
Yeah.
16 plus 2 is an 18.
Ah, shoot.
All right. You notice Renequius walking up behind you, as you are nursing your nads. She's doing the sneaky walk.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
figured that. She's trying to sneak up.
It's written all over her fucking face.
Yeah, so she's definitely. Fuck it. I'm gonna. Can I hold Fireball in my hand and just turn to her and what the fuck do you want?
You see Gavrik's
Can
hand.
you pull on his cloak? Like, just yank it and see what happens.
Gavrik, as you summon a small bead of flame in your hands, against all odds, none of the crew seem to be paying any attention.
Wow.
I rolled shit for all three of those. And she pulls on your cloak.
Okay. Does that do anything?
At this point, you would
Okay.
have not been standing on the grease anymore. Datris is
Oh, he's got on the grease?
he would have moved off.
It was.
I'm still hiding in the
in the door.
doorway. So
Ooh, you know what? Let me use Mage Hand to pick up my book.
All right, you grab the book off of Datriss's frozen person.
Oh shit, she's frozen.
She is being held there.
Sorry, I had to put out a small work fire really quick. What is everyone's current status?
So the bird has gone past you. Gavrik is standing there next to a pile of grease that at this point has probably faded. Datriss is frozen with hold person from Gavrik. And Renequius is tugging on his cloak as he is holding what looks like a small orb of fire that looks very familiar to things that you guys have seen under the tower.
So he's not on the grease, and he's not.
He would not be standing on the grease
in
if
the doorway.
No, I'm in the doorway. I guess I'm not on the grease anymore.
Well, you would have probably moved off the grease.
Are you standing in the doorway? Yeah, where are you?
Where would you stand? Would you still be standing on the grease as this is all happening, or would you have moved off the grease?
No, I would have stepped off the grease.
Yeah.
I might have.
I mean, what's the AOE of the grease, though?
It's like 5 feet. It's right around the doorway.
I would have, I probably would have moved out of the way of the door, so I could have, when I would have started nursing the nads and cursing the tiefling, or cursing the elf.
Yeah, we didn't do shit yet.
Yeah, well, the way your sister's got it written all over her face is very close.
I mean, yeah, but she's always up to some weird shit, so is that really shocking for you?
Yeah, but that weird shit is usually stealing from me, so, he's not in a very playful mood right now.
I'm just gonna stand behind you in the doorway, I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
This fucking knife here just took my book and hit me in the fucking nads after insulting me for being human. Which means, there's nothing new for those fucking knife ears.
Do you really have to stoop down to her level and call her slurs?
Wait, knife ears is a slur?
I mean, it sounds like a slur.
That's just what everyone in Amora calls them. I figured that was just a term.
That's kind of how slurs... What, do we need to have some sort of discrimination seminar with you?
I'm from Amora, there's only humans there. I don't... Listen,
sounds like we might need to then. Yeah, might be good.
Dirty half-breeds in check.
Damn, Chris!
Amen!
One of the crewmates who picked up on the conversation shouts that out from across the room.
I'm gonna turn to that guy and be like, I'm friends with the captain, you wanna say that again?
He shuts up and goes back to his little game that he had.
We don't even know if that was a crew member. For all we know, that was just
Thank you. I didn't said it was. It is now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, okay. I mean, regardless of who it was, the threat still stands. You're like, Gavrik, baby!
Apologize.
I mean...
Well, I don't know. Actually, she's insulting my magic again.
It's at this point that you guys see the Angel, you recognize this as Elmer, the first mate. He walks down.
Oh no.
And looks at the situation, looks at you, Gavrik. Excuse me. What is going on here?
This elf stole my book while I was reading in my quarters, punched me in the nads, and was trying to run. I used a spell to hold her down, and I'm just getting my book back. I'm gonna go back up to my bed, and everything will be fine, assuming my party doesn't have any plans.
I don't know, maybe you need to take a walk. Gavrik, it seems like there's a lot of tension here. I feel like,
okay.
I'm not saying you have to, but...
I'm going to politely ask you to lower the book right now. I'm going to confiscate that for the time being.
Put down the book!
And we're going to take the elf over there to the brig and get this all sorted out.
Okay, well, this is my spell book. This is very important. I'm studying. Where will you be keeping it, and when can I get it back?
It will go to the captain's quarters, and we will return it to you if it turns out to be your property. We do not want anything on this ship going wrong right now. We have just started our voyage.
No, that's fine. You will keep it safe in the captain's quarters, some sort of lock on it.
Yes.
And how do we go about proving that it is in fact my property?
I will talk to the captain about that.
Okay. Fine then. He'll hand the book over.
You hand the man the book. All right.
Yeah.
Can you release the elf?
Yeah. He'll release hold spell on her.
All right. He holds his hand out. Datriss, are you going with him?
I fucking guess so. Yeah.
All right. He takes you and leads you down past the crew quarters down to another stairwell that goes down to the lower end of the ship.
Before she leaves, I
yes.
cast message in her mind. I'm like, "Don't worry, love. I'll get you out of this." You say anything back, Datris? You leave me on red?
Leave me on red? Ooh.
I guess I'm just mentally gonna go, great, thanks.
So
You're welcome.
as the human leads you past the room, you guys go down a ramp. The moment you guys are out of sight, what do you do, Kruka?
So Kruka drops his disguise and he says to Beatrice, "You know, pissing off a wizard, especially one that's a fire wizard, on our first day on a big wooden boat was probably not the wisest move." And then I hand her the book.
Wait. Fuck! You mother! Oh!
And I say, "It must have been a very important book to take on a risk like that."
I don't know what it is. It was a prank. I don't know what the fuck it is. I can't even read probably whatever's in it. I never even know what's in it.
A prank, I see. Oh, so the tieflings put you up to it.
I didn't say that.
I saw the look on their face. The tieflings were on it.
I didn't say anyone was involved in anything.
I just saved your behind, and now you're going to lie to me?
I didn't say I wasn't lying to you either. I was telling the truth. I said I didn't. I said the tieflings weren't involved, which is, you know, I didn't say the tieflings were not involved. I was. Fuck it. We weren't involved. Don't tell anybody, please.
Who am I going to tell?
Oh my
Just
god,
be careful now. I'm glad you're making new friends, but be careful now.
I know for a fact that I'm not the only liar around here, okay? You wouldn't expect me that it's the landlord you're running from? Really? Really?
That's fair.
What do you guys?
that was a baller move.
That was a pretty good move, but damn you motherfucker.
I was bamboozled. I was really like, God damn it.
And then I thought, why would he be down in the crew quarters? I'm like, Kruka. I'm like, ah! I'm like, ah! I like when I smiled, and then James noticed I smiled, and he did like a little smirk, and then he like tried to hide it. And I was like, I know what it is.
Oh my gosh. So, Gavrik,
That's so cool.
Renequius, and Angel, the elf has been escorted down to perceivably the brig. What are you guys doing?
I'm walking into the room, and I'm just like, Gavrik, did you say something racist again?
I didn't say anything. She came up to me, started talking to me.
And
then she stole my book and hit me in the ass. I don't.
Maybe she likes you.
You might.
Well,
you should talk to her.
No, I'm good. I'm very good.
Your reaction wasn't to say that, bitch, I'm married. That gives me red flag. Do you need an annulment again? You guys get to all the time?
No, I'm fine. My fucking nads hurt. I'm gonna go sit in my bed.
Is that the best?
I mean, air would help a lot. I think I can carry you. I could carry you up to get some fresh air outside.
I was gonna say, just go to the galley and get some ice.
Ice would help too.
Yeah.
He'll look at Renequius. How would you know it helps with gnats? That's not your... Whatever. And he'll go to the galley to go grab some ice.
Alright, so you head upstairs.
James, that was such a good move, but man, am I pissed about
Alright.
Well, Kruka's gotta help her out. This is his only friend.
Okay, alright. So, Gavrik, you head up to the galley. You go. What are you looking for while you're out there?
I'm asking for ice and then immediately going back down.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
I am in the car driving.
Shit. Somebody roll him a perception check for me.
James.
Then add 2.
James?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say add 2, so it's 18.
18?
That's a 4.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
That's nice.
Okay.
What was it?
So,
16
Gavrik.
plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, 18. Yeah.
Gavrik, as you go to the galley to get ice or something to take the edge off, you see over in the corner, speaking with other members of the ship's crew. Elmer, the first mate.
I'll walk over to Elmer immediately, and I'll be like, "Hey, excuse me, did you already take my book to the captain's quarters?"
Pardon me, have I met you? Is something wrong?
Wait, you didn't just see me down in the galley?
No, this is the galley. Do you mean the lower decks?
Oh, sorry, the crew, not the crew quarters, but the
I don't head down there very often, but do you need something?
Yes, I had just gotten into a fight with an elf, and I thought, had come and confiscated my book. Although I'm guessing someone has cast a disguise spell. So, I will, wait, which way is it to the brig?
Well, the brig is on the lower decks. If you guys are messing around, I would recommend against that.
No. No, see, so whoever it is, they cast a spell to disguise themselves, but they also said they were taking the elf to the brig. If they're disguising themselves, then they must be somewhere else, but I figured I'd go check out there first, see if they...
Brig's on the lower decks. Can you please tell your compatriots to stop messing around on the ship, and if they're impersonating people, to stop that?
Believe me, they are not my compatriots.
Gavrik's gonna get us all in trouble.
Could we, is there any way to alert the ship to an elf or someone impersonating the crew?
We can do a search of the ship what exactly are you asking for?
Well, all I really care about is I want my book back. Whoever it was who impersonated you took my book.
Then if they headed to the brig, they'd be in the lower decks. Do you want us to send a crew member with you to go retrieve your book?
Yes, I would appreciate it if you shoot the ship. Keep an eye out for the book, please. It's very...
Alright. And you see, Brandon! Can you come over here for a moment? And you see a dark-skinned human walk over.
Gavrik, ask the question. Gavrik, ask the question for me, please.
What question? Oh, hold on.
You know the question.
If he's hot.
Oh my goodness. I'm not asking if he's hot.
Yes, you are.
For me! I'll roll the d6 for you.
I'm not asking if he's hot.
He said, "I'm married," as if, like, I'm not gay wasn't the first problem.
And a dark-skinned human comes over. He's bald. He's
oh, never mind.
well dressed enough.
How dark skin?
Yo.
Roll me
Gavrik,
He just has to have.
roll me a d6.
He has to have there.
Use a slur, Gavrik.
I'll roll for you.
I'm not. I just want my
4.
damn book back.
4?
And I'll go took it.
All right.
Get out the way.
He's pretty dark.
Cool. Hey, can you escort me down to the brig? Someone took my book, and I think they may have headed that way.
Oh yes. We'll to the brig. There's not supposed to be anybody in the brig down there right now.
Do you have a guard that keeps someone from going down there?
We just locked the. Let's just go.
Okay, sure.
At this time, do the tieflings do their thing?
Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
Yeah, this whole time, the moment he leaves, Angel's like, all right, now. And I'm not gonna put it on the bed sheets. I'm gonna put it under the bed sheets, between the bed sheets and the mattress.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put the fish gut, and then I'm gonna cover up the beds. But I'm doing Caldrigs and I'm doing Gavrik's. And I'm like, now we just. And I look at Renek after we. Do you help me?
I mean, yeah, I'll help you. Of course, we both have to get it done faster, quickly.
All right. After we do that, I'm like, all right, now we need to. I guess make sure they don't come down for a little bit so it ferments a bit. But I also should probably go see if I need to break Datress out of the brig.
I definitely think we should go check on her, because it's all set here. Even if they find it sooner or later, it's still gonna be really gross, so...
Do you want me to kind of stick around and be the distraction if they try to go down a little too early? Or do you want to do that and I'll go to the brig?
I can go down to the brig and bust her out. I'm pretty good at law. I'll go do that, and I'm not even a good distraction, so you stay here. I'll go there.
Okay. Alright. Sounds good. And I'll post up kind of at the door, not like in the doorway, but like if there's like a stairs or a railing that's kind of near the door.
There's the stairs that leads down into the crew quarters before the door to the passenger quarters. So are you chilling there on the staircase?
I'll chill above it, like kind of where I can get some fresh air and kind of keep a surveillance.
You're basically on the main deck at this point.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll just hang around the main deck, and I'll be like playing my tambourine, or like humming a tune, or just enjoying the night sky, looking natural.
Not long
keeping an eye out
passes
for
before
those two in
you
particular.
see Gavrik walk out of the galley with a dark-skinned human heading your direction. Before that, we're gonna go to Renequius. You head towards the staircase that leads down to the brig, or where you assume the brig would be, and you see Daedrus. Are you and Kruka heading back up at that point? What are y'all doing while you're down there?
Is there any other way out, or is that just the way we came is the only way
You
out?
can roll an investigation check to look around the
All of
lower
us?
decks of the ship.
Or-
Just the two of them.
Okay.
Another 12. Wow. What are the odds?
Oh my
13.
goodness.
13. All right. You guys look around, and in the area that you are currently located, you don't see there is a couple locked doors. You don't see any way back up other than the staircase you came down.
Then I'll just what does Beatrice do then?
I'm actually a bit confused. Am I being arrested right now, or not being
No,
arrested right now?
the man Elmer was actually Kruka.
He disguised himself.
Kruka disguised himself as the first mate, grabbed the book, took you down the stairs, changed back into Kruka, and handed you the book.
That's why he was talking to you. Yeah, that's why I was thinking cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a big move.
Okay. I personally did not know this book was that important to the wizard. I don't want it, because I really don't want to make enemies. It was just a prank, I swear.
I believe you. Perhaps find the right time to give it back to the wizard, or give it to the tieflings, but either way, make it right so he doesn't burn the ship down.
Okay.
I might be a crow, but I can't fly that far.
Too bad we can't fly back to the mainland from here. Alright, I'm gonna give this back to the tieflings, and hopefully he won't kick my face in next time he sees me.
You start heading up the staircase, and that's when you run into the white tiefling.
Ah, perfect. Here.
You're not arrested.
What? Yes, I'm not arrested. I had no idea that this was that important to your friend. Please take this, and can we forget about that?
Oh, I thought it was wonderful. Thank you so much. He takes the book. We should do this again. That was so much fun. I love tormenting the magician.
Well, I'm happy for you that is something that you enjoy. It's been a long time since I enjoyed my shoulder. Now I remember why.
You're all right. You know, you're all right.
Was your sister?
Oh, she's keeping watch in case the magician comes back. If you want to sneak away, you should do it now.
Okay, could you make sure that that book gets to him before he explodes and sets the boat on fire?
He went to the galley, so I'll head that way.
Okay, great. Kruka?
You look around, he's not there.
What?
Wait, oh shoot, did I notice anything? Oh crap, I guess I was too in it. That's awesome.
You can look, but you don't see anything either. She came back up the stairs alone.
Was someone who? Huh? Are you talking
You know
to someone?
what? Don't worry about it. Sometimes that happens. I talk to myself.
I know what you mean. The voices, they never stop.
You hear?
a bit of lore for Renequius. Yeah. Fucking batshit crazy.
So, did you say you hear voices?
Oh, I think you said that you were talking to the voices. Yeah.
All right. Around this time, Angel Gavrik has approached. He's heading towards the ramp.
I see that. Oh no, Gavrik, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Okay. Angel sees you walking with Elmer.
No, not Elmer. This is a different fellow. You've not seen this man before.
A different guy? Oh yeah, the bald black guy. Is he hot?
Roll me a d6.
He could be like the doctor from Atlantis.
I'm gonna get lucky on one of them. This one was a 5 this time.
A 5.
He could be like far more.
He's the most attractive man you've seen on this ship so far.
Woo! Alright. Is this ring finger empty?
Roll me the d2.
I have a question.
Evens, yes, odds
yes,
no.
evens.
Yeah, that.
Evens, yes, odds, no?
Evens, yes, odds, no, yeah.
Okay, I'll roll again, just so it's not evens.
So you do see a finger. You see
Fuck!
you see a ring on his finger. You catch a glance.
Did you see a
This
finger
taught me
on his
before,
ring?
it just makes it hard.
There's a ring there. You don't know what it means.
Oh.
Oh god, what if it's a promise ring? It's arguably worse. Alright, so, okay, I see them coming up, I see this very handsome man with them, and I just, I walk up and, like, meet them halfway, and I'm just like, oh, Gavin, did you get your book back?
No, I haven't. Apparently they didn't take my book.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I think her companion may have, or somebody cast a disguise and confiscated it. It wasn't the real god who took my book. Someone has my book.
It looked a lot like Elmer. Did you talk to him?
Yup, he was never down here.
Are you sure this isn't some weird gaslighting shit thing? Do you guys do that? I look at the other guy.
No, ma'am, we run a clean ship.
Now, can we get the move on? I would
If there is
really
stolen
like
property,
to
it must be
sit down.
returned.
Oh, I totally believe so. You know, speaking of stolen property, I've lost my heart. Can you find it? And I look at him, I'm not talking to the first mate.
Roll me a.
Wait, there's always time for Riz, okay?
My job is stalling, and I will do it the best I can.
Roll me a performance check.
No, that was Gavin's response. It was just not right now.
No, I know, but this is for.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Hold on, I gotta. Oh shit, I forgot, I don't have fucking lucky points with this character. Alright, so let me. I rolled a 2, but I have modifiers. So with a performance to be an 11, let me roll a d8 to guess this up.
Oh, you put an inspiration on it?
Yeah.
I'm giving myself part of inspiration. Wait, is this a d8? This is a d8. Okay. Alright, so all that said and done, that is a... That's a 14.
14. He looks at you.
I'm flattered, ma'am, but we have business we need to do.
Are you flattered, though? I was testing you. What's that ring on your finger for?
That is none of your business.
Your husband sent me!
Listen, ma'am, we need to get down to the quarters where his property is potentially missing, if you don't mind.
Well, your husband is worried about his property missing. That's what I'm here for.
Do not have a husband now. If you could kindly move out of the way.
Oh, shit, that was your wife? I'm so sorry. She just looked a little masculine.
I Misty step to the other side, so I can keep on going.
Yes. Roll me.
Counterspell.
Roll.
Someone else roll. Wait, what'd you do?
What'd she
I
say?
counterspelled.
You. Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna counterspell and I'll be like, Gavrik, I need you to back me up on this. He's cheating, right?
Roll me
Just for
a
right now.
charisma
Go find
check
a book.
at disadvantage.
Me?
Angel, not you.
Oh. It's like, what am I rolling? Are they teaming up on me again? Damn.
It was a 10.
A 10. Okay. As you go to counterspell him, his eyes will like pop open and he'll hold his hands out. Ma'am, I'm only going to ask you this once. Please stop what you are doing. I'm here to escort this gentleman down there. I do not want to have to take you to the brig.
I'm doing my job. Your wife sent me.
Roll
Right,
me,
Gavrik?
Fuck no! Get the way! Fuck out of my way!
roll me deception at disadvantage.
Hell yeah.
Wait a second. Did she? I thought she just counted. I mean, cast counter
She
on
countered.
Gavrik, not
She
you.
countered Gavrik's Misty Step.
Yeah.
But should Gavrik have been Misty stepping without the officer next to him?
I'm here for the Gavrik having a fucking meltdown.
What'd you get, Angel?
With disadvantage was a 19.
It's a 19.
What the fuck?
With disadvantage.
Okay,
It's my highest stat, you guys.
Clearly.
Are you? Let me make sure that I'm not misinterpreting, because I think you are saying that Gavrik has a wife.
I'm saying
No,
that
she's saying the bodyguard
this
is the one.
guard's wife, because I said husband, he said I don't have a husband, so I was like, oh whoops, I misgendered her. This guard's wife sent me to find out if he was faithful or not.
And you rolled a 19.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's
Oh
like,
no.
"Fuck this shit.
Oh
I'm
no.
done with people."
All right,
Ma'am, I do not have a wife. Please get out of the way.
Well, then what's that ring on your finger for? She's gonna be really disappointed.
hold on.
Oh no. Oh no.
Please don't arrest me, sir. I've been a good girl. Except for this moment.
Except for the entire party. Entire game, yes.
Corvin, can you get someone down here to restrain this woman, please?
Let's go!
I'm not doing anything!
You see
What?
the Aarakocra who is at the helm looks over to one of the crew. You heard? Go! And the sailor comes down.
Can you hold this woman here for a moment? We're trying to get to the quarters. We need to figure this out later, but do not let her leave the area.
I mean, shit, if you really need to go that bad, that's fine, but I'm just trying to do my job, sir. What?
Roll another deception at disadvantage.
Why a disadvantage? I'm good at my job!
Because it doesn't believe you.
They already don't believe you.
Fuck you, that was a spooky 20.
A spooky 20. Okay.
Whatever job you're trying to do, ma'am, he needs to get down there. Now, we're going.
And they brush past you at this point. The crew member who was called down, he stands there. Ma'am, if you would please follow me this way over here. And he kind of escorts you off to the side to the railing.
Hey, I've done all I can do.
Do you go with him?
So I follow him over. I'm like, he was married, right?
Ma'am, I don't. Just wait here.
I was sent on a job to find out if this man was cheating on his wife. I'm a private investigator. That's what I do.
Look,
I don't feel like I
Brennan
can be
does not
held
have a
up
wife.
doing-
Can you please stop
Then
whatever
who
this
the
charade?
fuck Cynthia? And why did she pay me money to see if he was fucking around?
I don't know. Maybe you are looking to somebody else, but
Does he have a stop?
stop
Does he have a top?
harassing Brennan.
His name's Brennan. All right, noted. What's your name, by the way? I'm Angel the Devil. It's good to meet you, private investigator.
I'm Jerry. Now, please stop talking.
I'm Jerry.
I mean, can I play some music at least?
If your mouth stays closed, that's fine.
Taser, taser, taser.
All right. So Gavrik, you and the boatswain Brannon are headed down. You guys walk down the first steps, and there you see Renequius and Datris. Where have you gone? Oh, she is.
I was gonna say, is it possible, like, that I already started heading up towards the galleys, so then after they took Angel away, they just ran into me? Is that possible or no?
With the amount of time she was standing there distracting him,
Doing a damn good job.
wasting his time, that has given you enough time to get to the bottom of the staircase. As you are walking up, Gavrik, you see Renequius there. What are you doing with the book, Renequius?
As soon as I see them, I'll be like, oh, look, I found your book!
All right, and Gavrik, what were you saying?
Do I see the elf as well?
We'll say for this, because I don't know where Shelby is, that she probably did not follow Renequius. Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is.
You look drunk as shit. Datris, you gave the white tiefling the book, because you don't know her name yet. Unless you do, I don't remember. But, and she's headed towards the stairwell. You hear some arguing up above. What are you doing?
Remind me again what stairwell I'm in.
This
Like,
is
that the
you are currently in the back of the crew quarters area. There was the other stairs that went down to where Kruka had led you. Renequius has left. You do see in line of sight with her, she's heading towards another set of stairs that go up to the top deck.
I'll follow Renequius.
You'll follow Renequius. Okay, so Gavrik, you do see the elf
Oh no.
standing right behind her.
Oh no.
Fireball in hand immediately. And he will scream, "Where is my book?"
Renequius is holding it out. You're gonna do that in front of the man.
Everybody on a boat.
You might not want to do that.
He's not gonna cast it. He's just holding it.
I
He
know.
will still do it. Yes. And
God.
there will be his eyes will be welled up as he, but he will see, once he sees the book, he'd immediately drop it and go for the book.
Well, you go to drop it, and the man there is going to grab your wrist and look you very close in the eyes and say, "Sir, I suggest you don't.
I'm not casting it, but I want my book back.
I would prefer that you do not cast anything on this ship. No magic, no trickery, nothing. I am starting to suspect that your whole group is up to something. I do not want to have to talk to the captain. I do not want to have to kick you guys off the ship. We do not have enough space in the brig. But we need to take care of our crew and our cargo.
All good. Fine.
Convince me now that you guys are not a threat to us.
I have no reason to threaten you. I just want my book.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I'm in the parking lot. I can pull out my dice.
Yes! This has gone to shit faster than I could expect.
It's gone to shit very quickly.
It's gone to shit faster than Renequius' pants.
all this for a revenge prank. I just want to make it clear.
This is the wrong setting for a revenge prank.
Define revenge, because usually revenge means that you're doing it to the person who did it to you.
Hold on. Wait, what was my...
You threw a hand axe at me. That's...
Wait.
Yeah, because that was my revenge.
Everybody, she's
For
here.
you.
She's here. Wife.
Oh.
Wife. I love you, Ali.
I got an 8 in persuasion.
You got an 8 in persuasion.
Correct.
Oh my god. Oh dear. Okay. Ma'am, give me the book.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm gonna go up and hand him the book.
I do not trust you with this, sir. I do not trust any of you guys right now. I would like you to assemble your group at the galley in 5 minutes. I'm going to have the captain come in. We're going to figure this out. Is that understood?
Oh no, I don't really want to do that.
I'll agree. Or to the principal's office.
Yeah.
I'm not here, so I say nothing.
You are right behind him. What are you talking about? This is at the stairs.
I thought I was up.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, that's right. Okay, no,
Yeah,
you're right.
With Chad, what was his name?
With Jerry. You're
Jerry, thank you.
over there on the side. He is going to take the book and walk beeline to the captain's quarters. What are you doing?
Who all is he talking to?
He was talking to Gavrik, but talking about all of you guys.
But he doesn't know who all is even involved, though. Because Gavrik mentioned that there was someone that was disguised.
You guys are all listed together on the manifest.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're probably did that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But I'm not in their group. Me and Kruka just got here. Just met them today, actually.
Yeah, I'm never pulling a prank in this group again because it got taken to 11.
No, for real.
I was just gonna put fish guts in y'all's bed, which are still there. And
oh yeah, we'll get to
that. Say it like that isn't taking it to 11. Like that's.
Oh my god! All right.
You're just gonna smell. I'm gonna afterwards.
I just want to reiterate. Your sister pulled the prank on you. So your response was to put fish guts in Caldrig's and Gavrik's bed.
Yeah, because y'all laughed at me.
No, they didn't. They didn't even laugh.
Right.
I woke up. No, you two were laughing.
I'm going to stop the recording there.
It was Inyala who was snickering.